Welcome back. Voters living in counties heavily impacted by Hurricane Ian will have more chances to vote in the November midterm elections.
Governor Ron DeSantis signed the executive order this morning to expand voting access.
Fox 4 investigative journalist Ryan Kruger spoke with the governor and a leading elections analyst and joins us live from the elections office in Cape Coral. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, Shari and Chris, keep in mind this only applies to the 3 Florida counties that were hit hardest by Hurricane Ian. That's going to be Lee, Charlotte, and Sarasota counties.
As Southwest Florida recovers and rebuilds from Hurricane Ian, Election Day is right around the corner. What will election look like? Well, that depends, according to one leading elections analyst.
I think for the people who are able to remain in the area, they are more likely to vote simply because they want to make sure that the candidates they elect are going to be the ones pushing for disaster relief funding, etc.
Jenya Coulter is the senior elections analyst for the nonpartisan group OSET Institute. She says displaced residents are more likely to skip the election, especially newer residents who may not be familiar with the state's early voting and vote by mail.
When you go to an early voting location, you have people who have been through this before, they know what they're doing, and if nothing else, they're there to reassure the voters, look, it's okay, you can vote. This is the one thing in your life right now that you don't have to worry about.
Thursday, Governor Ron DeSantis signed an executive order that added early voting days, increased the number of early voting locations, and allows residents to request a mail-in ballot over the phone.
You got to prove who you are. It's not just ballots in the ether. But if your home got destroyed and you're staying with your in-laws, then you can have them send that ballot to your in-laws.
And one other big thing that this executive order will do, and it's especially impactful here in Lee County, because there were a lot of voting precincts that were either destroyed or they were just heavily damaged and they're not necessarily going to be safe to hold people in, it will create so-called super sites in the county. So that way you don't necessarily have to go to your typical polling place where maybe you've been going for years. You can go to one of these super sites where there'll be people from all over the county that can come in and vote. In Cape Coral, I'm Ryan Kruger. Fox 4 investigates.